A dirty postcard. It's a greeting from Ralph's brother. Dear Ralph, having a wonderful time. Wish it was with her, Sam. Sam Spencer is to good taste what Attila the Hun was to Roman architecture.
You call this a down payment? It wouldn't buy lunch. Now for her, maybe I could forget the rent. For you guys, nix.
How about if we put Ralph in a grass skirt?
I was real sorry to hear about Mr. Spencer. He was a good Joe. But I still need my rent money. Thanks, Mr. Anger. Sorry about your friend.
Good thing I kept myself between Menzies and the broken window. A note. Looks like I had another visitor who got tired of waiting.
Scott, I'm leaving town for a while. I'll be in touch when I get back. If you're lonely, why not visit room 78 of the Hotel Seville? You'll get a warm reception there. Louise Creel.
Emptier than my checking account.
Now she could use a haircut.
Don't wish me good morning. Shaves are on, but bets are off. I got busted by the cops last night. So don't make any sudden moves while I'm working today.
That girl will freeze today.
Take a cold bath, Anger.
That's police business.
Brewer's Diary. Brewer's Diary. Days in the life of a private investigator. Let's see. The Palm Tree Motel. Smiling Dan. I've already got one of these. I want the next Dan I find to be the real one. A wallet. Brewer's private investigator license. He should have carried a police badge instead. It might have deflected the bullets. Brewer's gun license. My wallet's been lighter since Denton took mine off me. Mind, it didn't seem to do Brewer any good.
That's police business.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
This is serious. I'll get the big boys onto it at once.
They grilled me for 2 hours, until you'd have thought I was the one who kidnapped her.
.32. Who does it belong to?
Someone who owns a .32. I went ballistics to check it out to see if it fires bullets like any you've got in Wreck-It.
Okay, Clammouth. Thanks for handing it in, Anger. Is there anything I can do?
Angela and Ralph were both shot in the alley behind my office.
Where'd you steal this from?
I didn't steal it. I fished it out of a sink in the Palm Tree Motel.
All I ever fish out of my sink is a plug. Good work, Anger.
That's the kind of thing I'd expect from the sports desk.
Damn you, Anger. Haven't we both been through enough? Take it and get out.
So now Frankie's mad at me. She usually takes a day to cool down.
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No, I'd like to. Cute. Whose pocket did it fall out of?
It didn't fall. It was pushed.
First National Bank lost a lot of diamonds recently. This could be one of them. You're excited. I can tell your ears wiggle. See you later, Scott. I got a deadline to meet.
That girl is up to something.
Can't talk now, Scott.
That girl is definitely up to something. Destroyed utterly. I wonder if I can feed bad debts into this thing.
I can see you're a high-class operative, Mr. Anger. Oh, surely we have more interesting things to talk about.
At 32, people carry guns for two reasons. Because they're scared, or because they want to scare someone. Nah, that would get both Mrs. Creel and Denton mad at me. Mind you, I know which one looks better in a long green dress. Mrs. Creel's stuff. The thing she needs, and nothing more. I think she's a woman who knows what she's after. Nah, I'm not a purse snatcher. Cigarettes. Lucky Strikes. She smokes the same brand as Ralph. That's about all they have in common. Nah, I already have one for emergencies. 2 is asking for trouble. Spare change. I'm not that desperate. Well, not this month at least. Mrs. Creel's keys.
Just like Freddy and Thumbs and cops and salesmen and pimps and lawyers and all the rest of them. You're all alike. Get out! Get out before I call the cops!
Now, Mrs. Creel, let's not get excited.
Are you going to leave or do I have to make you dance?
I was just going. Good night, Mrs. Creel.
You lousy creep!
A handbag. The easiest way to learn about a woman is to look in her handbag. The hardest way to learn is to have her catch you at it. Nobody's ever really pleased to see a private eye, especially when he starts prying. The trail hadn't gone cold, but Louise Creel had. I'd hazard a guess she's still mad at me.
Girl sits home alone for weeks and then suddenly everyone wants her. Please excuse me, Mr. Anger.
A jewelry box. Nah, I don't think it would take Mrs. Creel long to catch her thief if these went missing. Insurance papers. Looks like Louise will get a nice payout on Freddie's life insurance policy. So, it looks like Mrs. Creel's dearly departed was up to something involving the First National Bank. As for Mrs. Creel, she's a true innocent or a born liar.
Mr. Anger, is this a present?
No, it's evidence. I found it in the sink in Dan's motel room. Maybe he was leaving it for the tooth fairy.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It matches your eyes.
Sure it does. I'll take it, Mrs. Creel. What do you know about the diamond robbery at the First National?
Oh, Mr. Anger. I'm worried that Frederick might have been mixed up in that business. He never told me anything, but I remember he took some photographs of me outside the bank. I don't know more than that. Can't we just let the dead rest in peace?
We can, but the police usually don't. Thanks for your help, Mrs. Creel.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Anger.
Well, she seemed to like me, but I didn't learn much. I need to get a better look around the joint without Mrs. Creel watching. When she's looking right at me, somehow I don't much care where Dan Small has got to.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you. She's dead. Nice. Send her around, and I'll let you in.
Hey, I heard they had big coconuts in Hawaii.
I think she should get her hair cut and her grass trimmed. Grass trim, funny.
Yeah, I'll give you 4 to 1. She's not wearing any undie pants. Hey, nice piece of ice. It's the genuine article, all right. My guess is it came from the heist at the First National Bank.
You're a pretty lonely guy, ain't you, fella?
And that's supposed to be more interesting than what I'm doing in here.
The building where Carl Brewer has his office. I suppose if I solved more cases, I could afford a building like that too. The desk clerk was asleep. I figured I could let myself in, one way or the other. A glass door. Empty. The keyhole. If you look through a private investigator's keyhole, you're likely to see an eye looking straight back at you. A well-polished door handle. What kind of private investigator polishes his door handles? Locked. Brewer's filing cabinet, full of outgoing expenses. A globe, small world. Brewer's diary, days in the life of a private investigator. Brewer's diary, days in the life of a private investigator. Brewer's desk. Doesn't look like he's done one hard day's work at this desk. It's too shiny. A chess set. Checkmate. Brewer's filing trays, full of incoming expenses. A hip flask for busy people who have got to get drunk on the run. This town is full of busy people. Dan Small. The same snap I've got. Carol must be passing them out like Christmas cards. I've already got one of these. I want the next Dan I find to be the real one. Brewer's tuxedo. I don't think he's had it to the laundry for a while. Looks like cute little Carol plays the field when it comes to private eyes. Could you clean this for me?
1/4. Thank you. Not ready.
Could you clean this for me?
No.
You have a band rehearsal?
Sure. Hope I'm not late.
Where's your instrument?
I'm a crooner.
Hey, I know you.
Go home before the boss tells me to hurt.
He has a big heart and a small brain. It wouldn't take much to convince him I was someone else. It's easier to fool a fool than to bounce a bouncer.
You have a band rehearsal?
Sure. Hope I'm not late.
Where's your instrument?
I'm a crooner.
Hey, don't I know you?
You must be thinking of my brother. He's in the circus.
Oh yeah? I like the circus.
Sure you do. Which way to the rehearsal room?
That tux is dirty, mister. The boss will sack you if he sees that. You go home and change.
I finally get a penguin suit and he says it's not clean enough. How clean is a penguin?
This isn't a bathroom, Mr. Anger.
It smells like one.
Tell that to the police, Anger. They ought to get a laugh out of it while they're booking you for burglary.
There was nothing for it but to wait for Denton to arrive and start hyperventilating at me. They didn't kill me, but they didn't need to. They had me dead to rights. Big Joel had a team of trained lawyers. They were after anything up to the death penalty. All because I went through the wrong door. Denton managed to suspend the whole affair. A few days was all I needed. I owed him one. I owe you one.
Damn right you do. Now get out before I change my mind.
Did you hear about Thumbs Mackenzie?
Yeah? I hadn't heard that.
Try cleaning your ears. Tell me about Angela Donald.
Nothing, mister.
She used to sing here.
This is a new club.
Of course it is. What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
You know where they are?
Do you?
No.
Me neither. Tell me about Red Randall Hanna.
He ain't been in, mister. If I see him, I'll tell him you asked for him.
Don't bother. I'll tell him myself. Tell me about G.G. McPherson.
I don't know, mister.
Tell me about Frankie Henderson.
Nothing, mister.
Do you know who she is?
Nope.
Let me know when you find out. Tell me about Joel Jones.
He pays well. He's a smart man, mister.
Sure he is. I can tell that by the quality of his staff.
Thanks.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
I don't know, mister.
Good Lord! The bellhop's gone mad!
I'm not a bellboy, and I've never been saner. Go ahead and call the police. I can wait for the police. I think an unconscious killer will take their minds off a fake bellhop. Denton was all smiles. It turned out that the man behind the beard was Freddie Creel. Seeing as Creel wasn't the body in the crusher, there was only one person it could be. A lost brother who's never coming home. Denton booked Freddie Creel for the murder of Dan Klein, alias Dan Small. I gave them the address of Dan's next of kin. She'll be here in a couple of days.
It's lovely, Mr. Anger, but I don't think I like Jules anymore.
You might get to like them again.
Maybe I will.
You still want that light? I thought the police still had this. I guess Louise gets what she wants, even when she's on the wanted list.
You're a move, Mr. Private Detective.
I could drive her over to Denton, or open the side door and let her go. Which was it to be? Let's go, Louise. Some part of me would have liked to let Louise go, but she knew Dan was dead all along. I took her to Denton, who booked her for accessory after the fact and concealing evidence. Louise didn't say goodbye.